Close your eyes. Imagine you're in the middle of nowhere surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. You can feel the sun on your face, the chill of a cold wind. Now imagine walking through a door and never walking back out of it. That is the grim reality that awaits the inmates at the Super Maximum facility in Florence, Colorado. ADX is the highest security Super Maximum prison facility in the United States. It is also known as the Alcatraz of the Rocky Mountains. It is built into the side of the mountains for a purpose: to keep America's most unredeemable class of criminals under surveillance 24/7. I am aware of this facility because I did a lot of research in a criminal justice class. My family has been involved in law enforcement for over 30 years, so it naturally sparked an interest in me. I love reading and watching documentaries on prisons, criminals, and other investigations. The 9/11 conspirator, the Oklahoma City bomber, Soviet spies, Mexican drug cartel leaders, these are the caliber of criminals who reside in this prison. They are responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people and have committed some of the deadliest acts in American history. Today I will tell you about the purpose of the ADX facility, some of the most infamous inmates there, and the design of the facility. Let's start with the purpose of the prison. ADX is the highest security prison in the United States. It was built in 1994 and it houses 420 male inmates. It was designed to incarcerate and isolate criminals deemed too dangerous for the average prison system. So these inmates have chronic disciplinary problems. They killed other prisoners or guards. They're gang leaders, terrorists, or spies. Once they have arrived, depending on their criminal history, there's 9 different maximum security housing units, which are divided into 6 security levels, listed from the most secure and restrictive to the least. People like El Chapo and the Oklahoma City bomber would be housed in the most secure. Most of these inmates have committed crimes against the American government and are responsible for some of the worst days. Timothy McVeigh, which is the Oklahoma City bomber, committed the worst act of homegrown terrorism in the nation's history. El Chapo is the founder of the Sinaloa Mexican cartel. He's considered the most powerful and dangerous drug lord, and the U.S. Justice Department describes him as one of the most prolific and violent drug dealers. He claims to have killed 2,000 to 3,000 people. ADX is designed to be escape-proof. It's surrounded by gun towers, razor wire, guard dogs, and laser beams that secure the perimeter. The main goal is isolation and control. Every building is equipped with motion sensors. Even floors have pressure sensors to track where they are walking. Cells are 7 by 12 feet. They have a 4-inch wide slot window looking up at the sky, so you can't even tell where you are in the location in the complex. The cells are soundproof to prevent any kind of communication. Most inmates are in their cells for 23 hours a day. They are shackled at all times when they are outside. Even the yard has cages. There's literally no human contact. Even phone calls are monitored. Meeting with lawyers and others are done through a screen. ADX is the only Supermax prison remaining in the United States federal system. Robert Hood, the former warden, calls this far worse than death. And that's it.